There's a dim glow of light from the dark, dusty cellar as Carrie makes her way down the steps. The light exposes what at first glance looks to be a bit of a mess, but it would seem that this small, dingy space can reveal many treasures and flashes from the past.
We have about 7,000 of these.
Deep below in the basement of the Cumberland Museum and Archives is a hidden treasury of artifacts and collectibles. And for summer student Carrie, it's a bit of a dream job, as she's a student who studied archaeology.
My university degree, I studied Western culture from sort of the Old Testament era up until the 20th century, and absolutely nothing local other than some Native American history. So this has actually been really interesting learning about the town I grew up in.
And as it turns out, she's finding some pretty curious things.
Somehow this was used to snip off the tonsils, and then they were sucked out into this thing, I think. I don't know.
It's a bit of a treasure hunt. Many items evoke a curiosity of the old, and in some ways bringing old things back to life.
So she's physically going through our collections, all the sort of treasures hidden in the basement, and sorting through based on our new collection policies, what to keep and what to get rid of. Anything that's accessioned that we're getting rid of goes through a deaccessioning committee, and they kind of give the final yay or nay, and then we'll be following up the inventory project with a sale.
At first, Carrie dismissed this old painted bike as a run-of-the-mill discovery. But with a little careful analysis, she was able to find a manufacturer's label, and that opened up a whole new search.
1924, so I'm thinking it's older than the 40s. I have an anthropology teacher who once told me that archaeological studies is like 9% field work and the rest is database management, right? And is in the lab.
I start by sorting things out and putting all the stuff we don't want, well, that I think we don't want, on a list. And there's some things I'll ask Tony about. And then there's a group of people who have to all agree to get rid of every item.
Some of these very unusual items come from around BC, Canada, and around the world.
I think she's having fun. I mean, there's days where she comes across stuff that isn't so fun, but the days that she finds really neat little objects, yeah, it's a summer job I wouldn't have mind having.
You can always get further details on these items and how they'll help enhance the museum's future exhibits on the Cumberland Museum's website. In the Comox Valley, I'm Franco Noviello.